Hello and welcome to the Multiverse Fundraiser. I'm Kelly Guentner here with Keisha Acuff and Willow Schuyler, and this is our last panel of the weekend, and we are painting. We are painting happy little spaceships today, and we have had an awesome weekend so far. So, first of all, let's get to some of our comments and say hello to our people, if you want. Carl Witzman says, "Woohoo! I made it in time for the live show." Love you, Carl. Donna, Carlene says, "Very good, Witzman dude. Love you, Aunt Donna."
Hey,
Carl
Donna
Witzman says,
Gale.
"Hey, Donna Gill." And Carl Witzman says, "I am halfway through Thin Ice, the novel. Very good so far. Maybe better than the first book." Oh, thank you. I felt good about it. It was hard. It was a hard birth. Carl Witzman asked, "How is the fundraising going?" Last I checked, it was at 19 of our $1,500 goal. So we're doing pretty well. We're kicking butt. Thank you to everyone who's donated so far. We should run our video. Speaking of
Oh, yes.
fundraising.
Yes, we should.
The Multiverse Fundraiser is partnering with Comic Books for Kids to raise money for their cause. Their mission is to provide comic books to children in hospitals and cancer centers across the United States, Canada, and the UK. We believe in the importance of providing stories that promote hope and bravery to kids who are facing things that are scarier than any supervillain. And we truly believe in this cause. To donate, you can either go to our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/the Multiverse Fundraiser or directly to comicbooksforkids.org.
Aw, we have a baby. Hey, baby. So
Yes,
cute.
I have both girls with me today.
You're so cute.
I should have had my son with me because he has the exact same hair as you today, Kelly, except for his is blonde.
That's adorable. Yeah, I do love my Bob Ross wig.
I keep telling him he should go as Bob Ross for Halloween because he has to do 0 things with his hair.
That sounds like the best low quality, or not low quality, low effort
Low-
costume.
Right?
By the way, just a little update. So, Stuart Sager is working with Crayley to reschedule. He wasn't feeling well. He slept through his panel.
Oh,
So for
no.
anyone who, I know it's just been that kind of weekend. So for anyone who's was looking forward to him, just watch our page and it'll be another day. But they are working that out. And I know Santiago had to catch a plane because he was shooting this weekend, so I think we're gonna have an announcement for him. So all our little cancellations today, we will work something out. We're just gonna stretch this fun out, which I'm here for. So today, like I said, we're gonna paint something similar to this, but
Oh,
the
okay.
beautiful thing about painting the universe is that it doesn't have to look the same. The painting I'm going to do is not going to look like that. I'm just going to say it right now because every time I paint the universe, it looks differently. It looks different, which I love.
I feel
And
you because
also,
I've tried to do a sunset and it kind of looked like more spaceship than that. So I'll add to this painting.
yes.
Learning from you guys.
Well, and today I'm doing Star Wars instead of Star Trek. So I'm going to start out drawing a circle for my Millennium Falcon, and this is going to be a quick and dirty Millennium Falcon. So it's probably not going to look perfect, and that's okay because it's art. It doesn't have to be perfect. If anyone tells you it does, don't listen to them. You don't need that kind of negativity in your life. So basically for my Millennium Falcon, right now it just looks like rabbit ears. It's cool. Let me check my picture that I was using. Oh, yeah, that's not exactly what I needed. There we go. Okay. Millennium Falcon is literally just a circle with triangles jutting out from it. I don't know if you all can see what and I cannot take this off because I taped it on, but let me upload the picture, the outline that I used. You can do whatever spaceship you want. By the way, nice corset, Keisha.
Thank you. You know who made it?
I do, Andrea.
And you know what she made it for?
Last year.
2 years
This
ago.
is what 2 years ago. Okay. So this is what I used for my Millennium Falcon outline. So yeah, I'll fill in the details obviously once I paint it, but like, and now I've got all my colors. So black first. Hopefully I have enough, but if not, I'm gonna mix it with midnight or with navy blue anyways. So I don't ever like my universe to be too dark.
Bowling, yes, we're not going bowling anytime soon. Eventually we will go bowling, but not anytime soon.
Yellow.
Bowling, we are not going bowling anytime soon. We will eventually.
I'm gonna get some red in there. Pretty much the galaxy part in the middle, you can choose whatever colors you want.
Sad. I'm sorry you're sad about that. We are gonna change that.
Pretty much going with yellows, reds, oranges. I'll put in a little bit of purple.
According to Dolores, I can't tell if you guys can see this, but my spaceship looks great.
Aww. Well, Dolores is the expert, so she would know.
She would. Look at her beautiful painting she's painting over there.
I love it.
Kind of giving Super Mario vibes there.
All right, I'm using. Actually, I'm gonna do really small to go around my spaceship. Start with my yellow and just.
Deleted it. Sad. I'm sorry you're sad.
You want to see if Isabel wants to paint?
Isabel, do you want to paint?
All right, so basically just swirl down the center on a diagonal.
Going. Isabel. I don't know when you're going to work.
And then we're going to switch to orange. So, Willow and Keisha, did you have a favorite panel memory of the weekend?
Honestly, listening to, oh my goodness, what is his name? The guy who started comic books for kids.
Mark Weiss.
Oh, listening
Isn't he
to
great?
Put your shirt back.
about how he's helping kids through giving them the comic books. Also, watching you and Willow almost cry, top tier moment for me.
Yeah, I feel like I almost cried multiple times this weekend, which is good.
Yep.
Mark definitely has just heart and passion for what he does, and that's shines through. And I think that's why comic books for kids has grown like it has. What about you, Willow? Do you have a favorite?
Definitely Mark Weiss. I don't know. Like the audio drama was really fun. Definitely want to do that again, and I'm sure Hollis. Hollis is very much thankful that I helped you guys out with that. So
Yes, thank you so much for that. When Hollis was like, "We need a folio artist," I'm like, I don't know what a folio artist is. So I'm glad that you jumped in and pinch hitted
oh, no problem
in
at
so many
all.
ways. And the audio drama is definitely something that is happening again next year because Hollis already has
Yes.
ideas. Also, Chris Jowers was like, he's like, why didn't you ask me? And I'm like, Hollis offered. So we may have competing dueling audio dramas next year. What do you all at home think? Do you want more audio dramas?
Yes.
I feel like we could do a whole weekend of audio dramas and no one would complain.
Carl, yes, she is chewing on a paintbrush.
Like with children, right?
Whatever makes her happy.
If it makes you feel any better, it's one of my new ones, so it has not been used for the paint purposes yet. You nasty.
That makes me feel better. Little paint. As long as it's not lead paint, you're fine.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Paint is edible, right?
It's non-toxic.
Okay, good, then I'm fine. What? I said nothing. All right.
Oh, heavy baby, heavy baby.
Oh, how big is she now?
19 pounds, 7 ounces.
Oh my gosh. How old?
7 months as of yesterday.
Oh. All right. Now comes the red. And for those of you at home, yes, this does look like flames. And yes, it's on purpose. It's a big fiery ball. Phoenix themed galaxy.
You want to go to those restaurants? Or do you want to stay home? Let's get ready to go.
So basically the trick here is, aside from there being no trick, is just to paint in swirls and let the paint blend. I was watching a YouTube video where someone did a similar painting on a black canvas, and I think I need to get a black canvas to try this out, but I didn't get one in time for this. Have either of you painted on black canvases yet?
I art for a living, so several.
So yes.
Yes.
Do you like them?
I prefer buying white canvas and turning it black because it's 10 times cheaper.
Makes sense. Sorry, what were you gonna say, Willow?
That's pretty much what I did. It was get a white canvas and painted it black, and I'm currently in the process of creating a galaxy with it. So whether or not it'll turn out is another story.
The nice thing about galaxies is that they always turn out because the galaxy or the universe looks like different things from different perspectives and at different points. So just add stars and you're good.
Yep. Yep. And lots of blending.
Lots and lots and lots. No, I've had space paint that I haven't liked, but
I'm definitely
Right.
becoming an expert on the swirls.
yes. And I misplaced my letter stencil, so I'm not going to be adding letters to this like I did for the other painting. So I'm just a hot mess this weekend. But
It's okay, we can make it up.
We'll make it up as we go along. Oh, Keisha, I like yours.
Thanks.
I should be paying attention to the chat, shouldn't I?
A little bit. Yeah, I'm not doing a good job either.
So Carl says the universe is constantly changing.
I like that.
Crayley, can I paint you the world? I can paint you the world.
I can paint you the world.
I actually just sang that in my head, Kelly.
Well, and she commented with music notes, and I didn't even know that, but I still knew that's what she meant.
Carl
Sorry,
reminds everybody to please don't forget to like this video.
Thank you, Carl.
Like, share, subscribe, do all the things. Dolores is doing very well.
Oh my gosh, she's rocking it.
And she is. Like, shared, Donna says. And Carl says what we're doing is for a good cause.
It really, really is.
And Donna says, not much going on in the chat because we're busy watching.
I don't know about you all, but it's really calming for me to watch other people paint. Like I'll just put on those paint videos and zone out. And then I'll sit there and think, can I do that?
I'm enjoying this because I don't have to pay $50 for a paint night in my city. I get to hang out with you guys and paint. So
we are much cooler.
Yeah, we are. Also, when you're doing it in your city, it's probably not a geeky one.
No, I did miss one that taught you how to paint dinosaurs, and that was from a friend of mine, but that's okay. I'm sure there will be lots more ones that I can take part in, but
Actually, I'm hoping to start teaching some geek-themed paint classes locally.
ooh.
I just have to find a venue that will let me come in and do that. So that's my project for early this year.
Try my best to try.
So Wisconsin area people, you know,
I'm not
anywhere.
professional enough to teach people to do any sort of art, so I thank you for doing that, for being able to teach people.
Well, I studied art in school for a while because I was actually going to school for graphic design before I changed majors. And I always loved doing the fine art classes.
I'm trying to try.
And now I still do graphic design, so I still get to use my color theory and all that and composition. All right. Now comes the really fun part where I get to make my sky dark.
I may have skipped ahead, Kelly.
That is okay. You're faster than I am, and you know what? Like you said, you art for a living.
I couldn't tell that it's dry enough.
I also feel like I'm not giving much instruction, but also the instruction is basically like
Just make
paint
it
a
look
layer
like
of
stuff is
yellow.
on fire. And
Make it
here's
look like it's
mine
on
because
fire.
I kind of went Doctor Who-ish on this one.
I love it.
Because of what I'm wearing, isn't it?
Nice.
Yes. Yeah, to belatedly add an instruction, you're basically just doing swirly layers of each color, starting with the lightest and working your way out. But you also want to go back in with each color and kind of layer over a little bit. Like I have my orange, I've brushed over the yellow in the middle. And the red even, I brushed over the yellow in the middle because you want to give it depth.
Yep.
And now that we're out to the very darkest part, I'm mixing black and navy blue. Just painting.
Y'all, it is 36 degrees outside, but I'm like 5 seconds away from opening that window. Whew, it is hot in here.
Aw. You just have the heater going really hot.
Oh, we don't have heaters. Like we heat our house with a fire, and that's
Oh, yeah.
and that's not even going. We're just accustomed to the cold. I feel like it's in
you're
Illinois.
Elsa. I'm in Wisconsin and I am not accustomed to the cold. So teach me your ways, Keisha.
Basically, just freeze yourself until you get used to it.
That has not worked so far.
I'm a suck when it comes to the cold.
Okay, beautiful people. I am pretty sure this one did a number 2. So I will leave you guys with Dolores for a second. And I will be right back.
Sounds good.
Oh my. All right. Carl says, I love Kelly's pose looking back over her shoulder. It's so 90s movie posing. And
I did not plan that. That's how my space was set up, but we'll go with that. I definitely grew up with those 90s teen movies, so yep.
And Carl says, warm fire, warm body, warm corset. Aha. Aha. Fake laugh.
There are children on the feed, so I won't sing what usually comes to mind when people say it's getting hot in here.
Yep.
But Willow knows. Willow and I are the same age range.
The song is only hitting my head a little bit, and
Sorry.
it's okay.
Or did it hit your head before I said something?
Anytime someone mentions it's getting hot in here, that song will play in
Every time.
anybody's head.
It's an earworm.
Babies can get warm, especially when she's doing her duty.
As you all can see, my style is not realistic. It is very, very impressionistic. And we're going to go with that because it's kinder to say that it's not realistic.
I haven't figured out my style yet. And hello, Dolores. She just came up to the camera.
Hi, Dolores. Look at you.
You want to see what I'm doing? You gonna make funny faces at us all day, Dolores?
Dolores is the real star of the show.
Mm-hmm. Always
As
has
it
been.
should be. Much cuter than us.
She's really the reason why people tune into Cryptic Crunch.
Yeah, fair. I'm getting a little bit too much purple over here because I didn't dab my brush enough before adding my accents. So I will just have to go over it with more red once I'm done with these accents. It happens.
I think my husband has taken out the one of his Lego sets. All I'm hearing is banging from upstairs.
So, he's occupied.
Yep. Keeps him busy, keeps him happy.
Hey, happy spouse, happy house.
Mm-hmm. We are back.
Welcome.
Welcome back.
I'm busy messing mine up. But it's okay because acrylic is a very forgiving medium.
You know what?
I've got
I always tell myself as I'm painting, I will always, sorry, I'm not allowed to say the H word. I will always dislike my painting until I've got at least 5 layers on it.
That's true. That's true. Well, now I'm using my favorite brush, the fan brush.
Oh, I love
It's really
those
fun to make
brushes.
clouds with. Fan brushes are so fun. And I'm just going to say that most of my brushes are really inexpensive brushes. Keisha, I don't know. Do you feel like spraying for the more expensive brushes is worth it, or?
So I have every type of brush you can think of from like the Dollar Trees. And I only buy brushes when they are on sale.
Good to know. That's kind of what my experience has been, because I've used the expensive brushes and I've used the inexpensive brushes from like Walmart, and I don't see a difference. What about paints? Do you use expensive paints or?
Right now, we are using the paints that my daughter got for her 6th birthday. It is this big master set of 48 acrylic paint set. This is the brand.
Is that the Walmart special acrylic set, or?
You know what? I actually have no idea because this was gifted to her.
Oh, okay.
But I normally the Walmart brand is actually really good.
Because
Yeah,
I bought
the
myself one of those Walmart
apple
special.
barrel.
Yeah.
I like the apple barrel. Yeah, they're really inexpensive, and with how much I go through paint, because I really like to paint a lot. The only thing I notice is that they do go bad if you let them sit too long.
Yep.
So paint fast.
I have my set. I need to replace some of the colors because they turned into little plastic.
Yeah.
Pieces, yeah, or rubber pieces in the containers, and it's okay.
But I think it's important to know that because a lot of people think painting is something that you have to have the most expensive products or else you're not a real artist or whatever, but you don't.
Oh, you know,
Get
I
what you can
hate when
afford.
people say that, oh, you're not a real artist if you work on it. Like I follow a couple guys on TikTok that that do landscape painting, and they've told me that I should be working with oil paints instead of acrylic.
Oh, no.
I love oil paints, but you have to have patience.
Something I don't
Yeah.
have.
Yeah, I don't have the patience for oil paints either. And it's fine if oil paints are your favorite thing to use. Like, it's fine, but don't shame people for using acrylics or watercolors or whatever. Like, don't be a douche, basically.
Yeah. Okay, so Carl disagrees with me that the only reason why people watch Cryptic Crunch is because of Dolores. Although she does
Aw.
add a bit of suspense to certain shows. And Carl says, so layers of painting is like editing and writing. Pretty much.
Yes, I will be right back. I have to grab a couple other colors.
And my cat Twinkie wants attention. He's knocking stuff off the counter, off the table. I will pay attention to you in a moment. Anybody who says that cats aren't like children don't have cats. Because they will throw temper tantrums just like a child will.
I have returned.
And Carl agrees with me. Cats are like children. Cats are children.
Yes.
It's like having a furry toddler running around your house.
That is accurate.
Yeah, when my Donna says when we are on the phone together, she'd be yelling at her daughter, and I'd be yelling at my cat. Pretty much that sounds like a normal, typical day at my place, where I'm telling Twinkie to get down, get off, stop knocking stuff over.
Yep, that checks out. The thing is, toddlers grow up, cats stay that way forever.
Yep. I will be right back. I'm gonna go get some paper towels.
Alrighty. That's another thing about art. No matter how well prepared you are when you sit down, you always need more things.
Agreed. Yep, the paint is under here, babe.
Who got paint in his hair, did you say?
Hi.
Oh no.
Is this paint?
She asked if there was more paint. Yes, that is paint.
I need.
While you were gone, Dolores was making funny faces at us.
Honestly, I completely believe that.
Hi, Dolores.
So cute.
Carl likes your painting there, Keisha.
Yeah, it looks really good.
I highly dislike it, so thank you. I will like it eventually.
Like
Carl
you said,
says-
5 layers of paint.
Carl also says Kelly is going for a complex look.
Yeah, I'm hating it so far, but thank you. Complex is a kind way to describe it.
I have no idea where I'm going with this.
We're all going crazy, is what we're doing.
I thought we were already there.
I
beat you all, huh?
I'm just happy to be here to make a mess.
You know what? There is something to be said for making a mess with your art, and sometimes that's all you do, and that's fun too.
Go for it, babe. You do you. She wanted to know if she could poke holes in her canvas and.
So now I'm laying down the first layer of gray for my spaceship, now that I have the background around it.
There's my painting. I'll retouch it up after.
I love it. Once it dries, you'll have to add stars, because like I said, adding stars just makes everything look better. Adding sparkle makes everything better.
Yes.
That is a life lesson.
Absolutely.
I do like sparkles. for the random baby noises.
Oh no, I encourage my cat Twinkie actually sings to himself, so I
Aw.
encourage that from him. It actually I think it's a soothing thing. So, baby, sing. Go ahead and sing to us.
Sing, baby, sing.
Okay, Carl sees where I'm going with this. I know where you got the Doctor Who idea about it. Now it needs an exploding TARDIS. Pretty much.
Oh, I got to paint an exploding TARDIS once for a friend, and it was really fun. Because again, that impressionism look is fun for me to do.
Hey Kelly, just an FYI, I'm the one that has your painting from like last year's paint with me or the year before. I don't remember which one it was.
Oh, right.
I do. It's downstairs hanging on the wall in my daughter's bedroom.
Oh, I'm
That's
honored.
the cityscape?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's right. I remember. I was just thinking about that. Well, I'm honored that it has a place in your home. I need to start finding homes for more of my paintings because I keep painting stuff and then I'm like, what do I do with this? You only have so much wall space, right? You know?
Yep.
Same.
I'll eventually finish the chair painting that I decided to do.
Oh yeah, I saw you were working on that. The hair decided to go like 80s style for some reason, so I'm gonna have to try to fix up the hairstyles on some of the cherubs, but other than that, I think it'll be cool to go back to, and once I get a little bit more guts to do more realistic painting.
Realistic painting is hard, but like good for you. I can't wait to see what you do.
If you hear a stabbing sound in the background, it is Dolores.
That's disturbing. Hopefully not stabbing anyone that doesn't deserve it. For legal purposes, that is also a joke.
It's art. She has a process.
Last panel we made jokes about taking over the government. This panel, it's jokes about stabbing people. I'm just getting on all sorts of watch lists today.
I'm trying to make tiny doors.
Oh, okay.
Tiny doors. Okay.
What I also love about doing stuff like this is just seeing how different everyone's styles are, and it's kind of similar to those paint that or draw this in your style art challenges on Instagram. So like what Keisha's painting is different from what you're painting, Willow.
Yeah.
And I just love seeing art. There is no right way to do art. There's a wrong way to do art, which is this painting right here.
Donna says all the
Absolutely
paintings
kidding.
are turning out great. Thank you very much.
Oh, thanks, Stella.
And I'm not sure about the stabbed painting.
Hopefully the stab painting will live to see another day. All right, so I forgot to put them on the list, but toothpicks are how I like to do stars. So
Oh, okay.
if y'all don't have a toothpick, that's my fault. But toothpicks.
So, you guys, my favorite thing to do is stars. I'm going to make a mess. It's okay. Who cares about this room? It's just the gaming room. So, the paintbrush you said you liked earlier, the fan paintbrush.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you take one, take a cute little fan brush like this, guys. You're going to put a lot of white on it. You're going to take your finger like this, and you're going to go.
Yes.
And then it puts a little white dots all over the painting for you. And all over everything else, but, you know.
It's worth it.
And if you
I was
actually
supposed
put
to-
in water first, it helps because it
Spreads out the paint.
it'll
Paint a
thin
little
out the paint so that it actually goes on easier. So if you want to make a mess, do this.
Let me try that also.
I want to do that.
You want to do that? Okay. I'll let you use this one as soon as Mommy is done with her sky.
Because I already does.
Here you go. If Daddy asks about the mess, we lie.
Keisha, it's on camera.
Yeah.
Oh, man. No, it's okay. It's okay. We're fine. Okay, I'm going to put it up close so that you guys can see the little white dots.
I love it.
Oh,
That
okay.
was a lot of hand here. So just ignore that right there.
And then there's me. I like to use a comb and just like
How about you add more white on your board?
I don't know what you splatter paint the dots on.
Mhm.
So it's kind of similar to using a paint toothbrush and just running your finger along the brush part. But for some reason, the comb for me works with
Nice.
making stars. But I'm sure using a toothpick is a lot less messy.
But you know what? We are good at improvising here, so we do what works, right?
Yep.
Well, I just tried a little bit of Keisha's method, and then I'm combining it
yellow on your
with
board?
my method.
You what?
Keisha, I did try a little bit of your method, and I'm combining it with my method.
Yeah. Mine made yellow dots. Look at my.
Dolores is making yellow stars.
Yeah. You take a
Ooh.
bunch of yellow. Like this. Oh! My look at those.
Well, and one thing I will say about paintings is it's really important if you don't like it to take a step back and view it from afar because sometimes you're too close to it. Like when I'm looking at the stream, I like my painting better on the stream than I do up close.
Mm-hmm.
And I know once I step back and look at it on the easel, I'll like it a lot better.
Also, continue layering until you like it.
Yes.
Good advice.
Or until you're so sick of it that you just paint over it, because sometimes it's okay to walk away and just say, you know what?
Sometimes it's
Like,
okay
don't
to
kill
use
yourself.
out a window.
Mine, look at mine.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, your sister's getting painted too. Cool.
Uh-oh.
A little bit. It's okay. We'll wash you guys up later.
Uh-oh. Oh, someone doesn't like baths.
Oh, no, actually, she loves baths.
Kelly, you're being too critical of yourself, says Carl.
Thank you. Like I said, once I step back, I'll probably like it so much more. Oh, damn it. I'll be right back. I just got a little bit of paint on my floor.
Whoops. All right. So I kind of like where this is going, but yeah, I'll add the TARDIS in there a little bit in a moment.
Bigger what, baby? That's interesting. Baby, we're not on Cryptid Crunch. You're okay. She just had something pull her hair out.
Oh no.
All right. And I do have a silver paint pen to outline my spaceship.
Oh yeah.
So that will make that pop a little more. Also going to and another layer of gray. And wow, that hour went fast.
Oh yeah. All right. I don't have a silver marker with me, but I have a pastel, so that, oddly enough.
Nice.
So
I mean, you don't need to do that, or you can add that later
add a
also.
little, yeah, add a little bit of depth to that, but yes, definitely. Oh. I'll post up the finished figure once I'm done it. So
Yes.
Carl says, "Good show, ladies."
Thank you, Carl. Thanks for sticking by us throughout the entire show, throughout the entire weekend, really. So let me, real quick, before we end the feed, let's check how we're doing for fundraising.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I may be reading this in Canadian funds, but $1,241. Is that the same on your end, or?
That must be Canadian because we're at 918 US dollars. So that sounds
Okay.
right for Canadian. So hey, that's pretty good. And the fundraiser is still open. Let me see when we have it open until. Oh,
It's
this does not say.
It says 7 days left for me.
7 days left. Okay, so we still have a week left. So, Donna, exactly. Donna says more like fundraising. Exactly. So you all still have another week if you're tuning in and you don't get paid till next week. Throw a few dollars our way if you feel strongly that our cause is a good cause. Every little bit helps. Carl, everything you did helped. Carl says, wish I could have donated more, but yeah, we also know that times are tough for everyone. Like, We appreciate everyone who donated, even if it was just $1. So thank you to everyone who tuned in,
I might
who
be done with
shared.
mine for right now.
Oh, that's pretty
What? Yeah, mine, I'm gonna add a few more details to my Millennium Falcon once the gray dries, but mine's shaping up pretty well. And I'll post a picture once mine is completely done. Thank you, ladies. This was really fun. I'm gonna play the video for
Okay.
Comic Books for Kids once more, and just thank you everyone for tuning in, and have a great rest of your weekends.
And this is what we do. We do this every day. On Christmas Day, I was getting emails from hospitals. On Christmas Day, I was responding. Sickness doesn't take a break. We are there for the hospitals. We are there for the kids. We will do whatever we can do. And as I look and talk to you, and I talk to all the people who are watching this, be a part of this. However you want to be a part of this, be a part of it. If you can send us $5, send us $5. Send us 5 comic books, a Funko Pop, a toy, a children's book, send it to us. However you want to make a difference, because we're all in this together. And here's the cool news. Nobody knows who I am, and here's why. When we give these materials to the hospitals give it to the kids and the parents. Comic Book for Kids and my name never shows up. When this stuff goes to the military, when my comic shops send the pallets, my name is never there. And that's great. That's all right. Because it's not, as I said, about us. It's not about promoting who we are. It's about all of us together in the industry making a difference for so many. And that's what we're about, Kelly. And that's what we do every single day of the year.